Good afternoon, everybody. This is Martin with episode one of my 10 episode series. Let's dive into this. There's always a moment where you feel where you feel this doesn't fit me anymore. This doesn't feel right anymore. And no, I'm not talking about your jeans or your dress that doesn't fit after a Christmas dinner. No, I'm talking about a feeling, you know. And before I tell you what happened in 2011, that was the year everything shifted for me. I need to say this first. Maybe you saw it, or maybe not, but I already made three videos. And the reason I made these videos is actually because for a very long time, by the way, I have this urge, this calling, this feeling, this voice in my head that says, share your knowledge, share your experience. Maybe a lot of people can benefit from that. Um, and to be honest, I didn't know where to start. I just started. And the funny thing is that I'm really realizing right now is that I'm not the only one that feels this shift. A lot of people nowadays, especially in this time, feeling this. The world feels heavy. Look around you. Look at the wars. Look at United States, Iran. Look at Israel, Palestine, Russia, Ukraine. Well, what have you not? When you turn on the news, it is negative, and because of that, the economy, the fuel prices, well, problems, and a lot of people, um, well, are a little bit done with it, with this. They feel stuck. They feel restless. They are unhappy. They don't agree with the world politics or whatever anymore. And actually, what they are saying is simply this: I'm done with this old chapter. We're done. It's time for something new, and it is. And to be honest, I had the same feeling in 2011 already. But the difference is, um, I made a decision, I made a choice, I acted on it. And what came out of that decision turned into, well, a positive and maybe mind blowing, unexpected adventure. And every time someone asks me, what is the reason or how did you end up in Portugal? And maybe I need to explain this. It's, as you can hear on my language or with my language, English is not my native language. I grew up in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. I'm Dutch. But now I'm living in Portugal, and that has everything to do with the decision I made in 2011. And when people ask me, how did you end up in Portugal? Well, I tell the story, and the reaction is actually always the same. They look at me with these eyes like, wow, that's an amazing story, man. I wish I did that. Um, you should share this. You should write a book or even make a movie. To be honest, I never felt it like this. Um, but apparently, I did something a little bit out of the box, outside of the box. So, um, and that is the reason why I decided to share this story of mine. I tried to do it in 10 episodes. Maybe it will be a little bit longer, maybe a little bit shorter. I have no idea. But for now, it's like a ten episodes, not too long, easy, accessible, etc. Um, listen, I already told you in 2011, things started shifting for me. Um, to be straightforward, in 2011, I had an amazing career. Well, on paper. When you look at my resume, when people look at my resume, um, they will always say, "Wow, that's a nice job. You must be doing amazing." And well, actually, I did, but it didn't feel right. And I will smile and I will answer politely, obviously, but back inside or deep inside, I'm thinking, Yeah, sure. If you say so, because I already had a feeling this is not me. Things are changing. I want something new. You understand? And I didn't have a plan at all. Not even have a plan. And I had responsibilities. I had high costs. Actually, I had every logical reason to stay exactly where I was. But I made a choice anyway. And not because I knew what was coming next. But what I did know was this is what I do not want any longer, anymore. You know? And that's the thing. When you start realizing why you think what you think, and when you start realizing why you feel what you feel, and maybe not even what the reason is why you feel something, but at least admitting to yourself that what you are feeling is something different. Okay. Um, Sometimes the first step isn't dramatic. Like I said, it's just admitting I don't want this anymore. I want something else. So this chapter is over. It's done. Even if the outside world thinks, okay, this guy, I'm talking about my perspective. This guy is cuckoo. Um, he has lost his mind. Did I? What happened? What happened after that? Nobody expected. Not me, not the people I talk to, especially not the people around me. So, if you know what it is, if you are curious about my next move, please stay tuned for video two. More to come. See you to the next. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Ciao.